Hi, everybody, and welcome to the No Depression Sessions. We're here at Lucinda's in the East Village of New York City, thanks to our friends at Hiatus Tequila with Hunter Root. Hunter, thanks for joining us, man.
Hey. Happy to be here, man.
Yeah, it's a total pleasure to be hosting you here. Thank you for, this is the inaugural session. This is the first time that we've ever done it here, so thank you for being a part of it.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Yeah, man, we're about to hear 3 of your songs, 3 originals from Crooked Home. What do you want to start out with first?
Yeah, let's see. I'm going to start off with a song called Friendly Fire, written from personal experience about going through some friendships, so, yeah.
Stab me in the back, shoot yourself in the foot. Friendly fire burning into black tossed soot. You can turn the table, but you can't turn me. Lying to yourself and your company. The devil's hands were lighter, so you made them your own. Desire get the best of you as most of us know. You're bound to the wheel with chains of gold. Go from life to life, never rest in your bones. Friendly fire, I think I'm under attack. Friendly fire, shoot me right in the back. Friendly fire, it's getting harder to breathe. Staring down the barrel of a friend in need. Weeping with the willow, so I cry, cry, cry. Deep down I know I got eyes in the sky. Ain't the first time I've been dealt this hand. Name of the game, hold on and withstand. Fiending for a reason, scheming like a crook. Everything you got is everything you took. This is such a sad, sad sight to see. Maybe for the others, but not for me. Friendly fire, I think I'm under attack. Friendly fire, shoot me right in the back. Friendly fire, it's getting harder to breathe. Staring down the barrel of a friend in need. Friendly fire, I'll never understand. Friendly fire, God is laughing at the plan. Friendly fire, it's getting hard to believe. And to get a ride like killing off a weed. And to get a ride like killing off a weed. Stab me in the back, shoot yourself in the foot. Friendly fire burning into black tossed soot. You can turn a table, but you can't turn me. Lying to yourself and your company. The devil's hands were lighter, you made them your own. Desire got the best of you as most of us know. You're bound to the wheel at chains of gold. Go from life to life, never rest in your bones. Friendly fire, I think I'm under attack. Friendly fire, shoot me right in the back. Friendly fire, it's getting hard to believe. Staring down the barrel of a friend in need. Friendly fire, I'll never understand. Friendly fire, God is laughing at the plan. Friendly fire, it's getting hard to believe. And to get a ride like killing off a weed. And to get a ride like killing off a weed. And to get a ride like killing off a weed. And to get a ride like killing off a weed.
Thank you.
Man, thank you so much for sharing this music with us. We really appreciate it. I had like a very New York moment, right? As you were coming in and the previous artist was leaving, someone said, wait, is that Hunter Root? Someone I work with produced his record. She said, yeah, Anders Osborne. I was like, dude, I love Anders Osborne. Yeah. That's amazing that he produced the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, this feels like an environment where, of course, something like that would happen. It's, creatively rich, and there's a lot of people doing a lot of cool stuff. And so now that I know that Anders and you work together to create Crooked Home, tell me a little bit about what that relationship was like and how you came together, what the relationship is like, and what you guys put into the world together.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. So I know Anders from my manager, Ed. Ed Yeah, shout out to Ed. He's transformed my career recently. But yeah, so I know Anders through him. They're buddies, and Ed's got a good instinct. He knows people well. And the second I met Anders, we just connected on a personal level and on a musical level. It was just this unspoken bond, like we had each other's back in the studio. And which says a lot, because this is my first project I did in a real studio in Nashville. All my other albums were made at home by myself, self-produced. So everything was literally down to the drum part, every single part that was played, I usually do. So to hand the project over to Anders kinda and give him free reign over things was a lot for me. Yeah. And he just crushed it, and I'm super happy with it, so yeah.
Nice. Well, let's unpack that a little bit. So, I mean, after having been so accustomed to doing literally every single thing, like how did I imagine? Well, like you said, it's got to be a really special relationship to want to hand off that sort of control. But I mean, how long did it take you? I guess is my question. Before you said, "All right, this is the guy here. Have free reign. Do what you're going to do."
It's a great question. Yeah. Honestly, like before we sealed the deal with Anders, Ed was like, "Why don't you guys just like have a couple phone calls or something?" And I'm pretty sure it was just one phone call we had, and I called Ed back and I was like, "He's definitely the guy," because he just asked me about my life, and like the first thing we did was like we honed in on the theme and like the heart of the album before we even talked about anything else. And he just asked me like how I was as a person, and was just like getting down to bedrock, and I just knew right away it was gonna be fluid and not a hassle to do. And that's usually the sign in business, is that you gotta be to get along on a personal level too. So yeah, it was like bread and butter. It was just easy peasy. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm glad that happened for you, and that that's got to feel like growth to be able to hand it off and to experience a new way of creating a record. So I'm
totally
glad that happened.
Yeah, totally. I definitely love the way it turned out. It wouldn't have turned out the same if I didn't. See, the big thing is that we were all in a room. We were all in different rooms playing together at the same time, which is the magic. That's really the magic. And like Anders brought in the guys. Those were his personnel, the bassist and drummer, who were both excellent to fill those roles. And yeah, they crushed it, and we captured amazing energy that I never would have gotten by myself. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing it here in a solo acoustic stripped down way. It sounds fantastic here, and there's still 2 more songs to come. What do you want to do next today?
Next song I'm going to do is a song called 94, which is the first song on the record, and it's the most personal. The whole album is basically centered around my upbringing and the struggles there, coming from a crooked home, and my brother dying. He died like 4 years ago.
Sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, he inspired the whole record. I'm like, kind of memorialized him a little bit in the last one, but these songs are really about him, and especially this one. So 94 is dedicated to him.
Back in 94, Bronco 2, Daddy had a Ford and he ran it all the way to the ground. Drunk and driving, I was just born, yeah, he took off from the big bad law. Pennsylvania and Arkansas, shotgun to the shoulder. He was shooting for the head and now he's 30 years older. I used to have a big brother, he died of cancer, that's the answer, he died a heroin addict. God is a master of writing the tragic, Kensington was his second home, took him to the station, skinny and bone, deathbed, wheelchair, off he goes, getting high in a tent cause it's all he knows. Back in 1994, glad I woke up, but I didn't wake up too sure. Back in 1993, the devil made his way inside a kid and then he never broke free. Yeah, he never broke free. By the time he turned 15, went through more than most have seen. It's always gonna happen just the way it should. You never can stand what you never understood. Used to be a heathen too, but never to escape, never to abuse. I'm sorry you were empty and reckless. Well, I'd be fucked if I didn't regret this. Back in 1994, glad I woke up, but I didn't wake up too sure. Back in 1993, a devil made his way inside a kid and he never broke free. Back in 1994, glad I woke up, but I didn't wake up too sure. Back in 1993, a devil made his way inside a kid and he never broke free. Yeah, the devil made his way inside a kid and he never broke free. Yeah, he never broke free. Back in 94, Bronco 2, Daddy had a Ford and he ran it all the way to the ground. Drunk and driving, I was just born.
All right, thank you for sharing that song. That is, I mean, some of the lyrics in that can't have been an easy one to write, even with distance between your brother's death and writing that song. Can you, I guess, you know, what I want to know is like, how does, when you play that in shows, how do you view it in your set list? Like when you see it coming up, is it like, oh
That's
man, that one, like, do you feel, does it,
That's a great question.
does it open things up every time, or how does it feel every night when you play it?
Dude, it definitely makes me think about him. I think if you, I think that, it's hard to say. It's more positive than anything, which is great. It hasn't like affected me during a set, like I'm gonna get emotional or not be able to play it. If anything, it's like, I literally want to it's so lame for me. I'm gonna bring up Dragon Ball Z, where like Gohan is like shooting like a Kamehameha wave, and then his like father is dead and is like behind him and is like helping him do it like from the other side. That's exactly how it feels when I play the song. Yeah, it's so sick. So yeah, I mean, it's, and the other thing that saves me from being super emotional about it is I'm very focused on what I'm doing. So I'm like a perfectionist. So like when I'm noticing every little thing about my tone and my performance. So I don't really get the time to get super emotional. Maybe that'll change as it gets easier to play. Hopefully not. But yeah, no, it's been fine. I enjoy playing it. It makes other people cry, not me. So. It's all good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing it with us.
Totally.
Is that the first time that you had been that literal and autobiographical? I know you said the entire record is about surrounding the upbringing, but I mean that one is you're very literally talking in specific terms about a person. Is that like the most that way of any of your songs?
100%. Yeah, that's great intuition there. I have like the past couple of years I've started writing less, like I started writing lyrics and singing because of The Doors and Jim Morrison, very like a lot of nonsensical, just abstract writing. The last couple of years I've been doing the opposite and just trying to make sense, and then make sense with meaning. And so I've just been trying to write about things that matter, and yeah, that's obviously one of those things. I literally forget your question. What was your question again?
That you're answering it.
I know I'm answering, but what was it again?
Is this song, is 94 the most literal?
Yeah, that's right.
of your songs, or do you tend to write those literal, or do you tend to write them in a more abstract way?
No, I don't usually write that literal, but I have been lately, and I like to. Like one of my friends who knows me as a writer was talking to me the other day and was like that song 94, you just like removed all like mystery from it, and he could tell that was different for me to kind of like just go down to no metaphor, not as much metaphor and stuff. And it worked. I was like, oh, you actually can write that way. That's cool, and it feels good. So yeah, that's probably the only time I've ever done it to that degree. It may ever be like that because that song is just wild to me. So yeah.
Well, it works, man. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank
and we still got one more song coming up in the session. What do you want to do third today?
I'm gonna finish up with a song called "String Up a Necklace."
String up a necklace that reminds me of home. My lonesome heart is begging me to get up and roam. Vices of mine that I never outgrown, burning in my blood, etched into my bone. String up a necklace that I wish is away. Postpone the pain in my dying day. If we go together, dear, I'll die a happy man. Spill out my guts and just hope you understand. String up a necklace that'll lead me back home. Paradise turned into a catacomb. Lost in the wilderness, hungry and cold. Led me astray by a tall tale well told. Singing these songs, trying to make my wages. Write a good line, try and snort the pages. String up a necklace with beads and charms. Ain't a single promise that'll keep you from harm. String up a necklace. String up a necklace. String up, string up, string up a necklace for me. A necklace for me. String up a necklace that I can pass down. Even if you lose it, the meaning can be found. Dreaming up ways of getting out of this hellhole. Shift your perspective, turn it all to rubble. Carve it in the bark of an old oak tree. Leave it like your face, burn it to my memory. String me up a necklace exactly like you have. Breed a good notion, embody all of that. String up a necklace. String up a necklace. String up, string up, string up a necklace. Oh, string up a necklace. String up a necklace. String up, string up, string up a necklace for me. A necklace for me.